RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Dentistry with TLC. Stop hiding and start smiling. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, Cadillac, and GMC, serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Professional, independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alt Memorial Hospital, the best healthcare close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Weber Granite City Chevrolet, buy American.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball here on Z1570. It's boys South Central Conference action and a big crowd gathering here tonight at Marquette High School. Live coverage of the Marquette Explorers and the Southwestern Piasa Birds. With Louis Korak, Brent Berkland here with you. The green and gold in town from Piasa Bird Country, taking on the blue and white from Marquette. A big SCC battle tonight, Louis, and the crowd getting fired up and ready to go.
Well, it's a big game here tonight in the SCC West. You've got a big crowd up near the top, all chasing Wood River. Both of these teams are even with the Oilers in the loss side. Depending on what the Oilers do tonight against Carlinville, obviously that's going to make an impact. But somebody here, should the Oilers win, are going to keep pace on the loss side. Both of them are a little behind on the win side. The Oilers have played a few more conference games, but nonetheless, both of these teams want to stay afloat here and keep up with the rest of the pack.
Well, it's been a while since these two teams played. They played, a couple of times early in the season. December 5th, it was that preseason tournament, if you will, at McKendree College, the Lebanon tournament. And in that game, it was 68-53 in favor of Southwestern, but Marquette won the conference game up at Southwestern High. Not an easy place to play. 46-43 the final score, so the two teams have played twice already, and they'll try to wrap things up here tonight between the two teams. Actually, Marquette has won both games, the first two games between these two. Marquette in their white uniforms trimmed in the blue, Southwestern in the green trimmed in the gold and white. And we'll take a break here during the pregame ceremonies and be back with more pregame in a moment. Marquette and Southwestern, you're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
You've worked hard to get where you are, to achieve your goals. And that's why we'll work just as hard to help make sure all you've built has the right protection. As a local independent agent, we can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family, providing safe, sound, secure protection with Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
See Macias Insurance Agency on West Delmar Avenue in Godfrey.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from Tony.
Yeah! Woo!
The Oilers center ice. 13 has it. Oh, a shot a little bit wide. Oilers keep it in the zone.
Piasa Birds, who are 3-3 in the conference, all looking up right now at East Alton Wood River. The Oilers with a record of 6-3 in the South Central Conference. And again, East Alton Wood River tonight playing on the road at Carlinville against the Cavaliers. Right now the starting lineup being announced for Southwestern High and the Southwestern Piasa Birds, coached by Kurt Berger. And the starters will be Garrett, Strazar, Guthrie, Hunt, and Sosa here in the ball game. Marquette, again, with two victories over Southwestern, both back in December 5th and December 15th. The one game on the 15th was a conference game, and Derek Sterrett won that game with a three-pointer with about 10 seconds left in a tie game. So they won that game 46-43. Marquette starters being announced right now, and head coach Brian Diskin will start Helton and Scheider. The third starter being announced right now, that's Cecil Brimage. Where's number 10? So Brimage, Helton and Scheider. And the last two will be Bryce Smith and Derek Sterrett for the Marquette Explorers. And Explorers are overall 10 wins, Southwestern 9 wins. These two teams pretty evenly matched in even records. Everything's about even here.
Well, everybody's, again, like I said earlier, everybody's grouped with 3 losses in that SEC West. So a lot of parity, no doubt, and should expect some more of the same here tonight. I know Southwestern hasn't won a game yet against Marquette, but they feel like they've been competitive in their games against them. And
compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
To-do list rarely need more to do. So, at American Family, we offer a variety of products at affordable prices with the convenience of a single agent. From auto and homeowners to business and life insurance. This is Gerard Fisher with American Family Insurance. Give me a call at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
took one on the chin at home. I believe lost that game by 4 points and are looking to now win on the Explorers home court and stay right there on pace with the Oilers should the Oilers win tonight.
The tip won by Marquette, and we are underway. The Explorers have the ball, and the game underway here at Marquette High School. It goes into the left corner to Derek Sterrett. Sterrett sends the ball to Bryce Smith. Smith to the free throw line now. Now out to Brimage it goes as Southwestern sets up in a man-to-man defense here. 30 seconds into the game, and Marquette passing it around the three-point line. Here's Sam Scheider to Sterrett. Sterrett double team, so gives it up to Brimage. Now right side to Scheider. Marquette with the first possession of the night. Travis Helton to Sterrett. Now at the top of the key it goes, and the shot up and goes for Bryce Smith, 2-0.
So I thought the Birds did a good job defensively there. And you notice every time Sterrett touched the ball, it was a quick double team, not allowing him any kind of dribble penetration. If you're going to get beat, let somebody else beat you.
Down underneath, shot missed under there by Brett Guthrie, big 6'2 senior, as he had a decent look under the basket, but Southwestern with a miss. Marquette back the other way. Explorers ball inside out as they kick it to the corner, but on the right wing it's a travel called on Bryce Smith. So Smith turns it over to the green and gold Southwestern ball. 2-0 our score. Explorers lead the Piasa Birds here, and we'll follow Marquette on Friday night to Wood River and bring you the Explorers and the Oilers on Friday. Here's Guthrie again inside. No, and then over the back for Southwestern. Right in front of the rim is Chris Strazar, 6'2 senior, but Guthrie missed again.
He's 0 for 2 from the floor now, and he's had a couple of decent looks, both inside the paint. Hasn't been able to get a shot to fall yet. Strazar over the back, and we have our first foul of the night.
Sam Scheider, freshman up the floor, 6'1", freshman, wears number 40. Now it goes to Travis Helton. Brimage and Helton play catch at the top. Now deep in the right corner. Helton in some trouble and dribbled it off of his leg, off of his foot. 6:09 to go, first quarter. Southwestern ball.
Well, once you don't have any kind of penetration along that baseline, your best bet is to kick the ball back out, reload, restart the offense. He got himself in trouble down in that corner, and it's the second turnover of the night for the home Explorers.
Inside, Strazar. He got to step into the lane, and he put it up and in on the left side. So Strazar makes it 2-2. Back quickly, Marquette underneath. Shot missed there, out of bounds. It's still Marquette ball. Southwestern tipped it out.
Well, they had a couple of good looks at it there, and Southwestern every possession making a point to try to get the ball inside, get their post players going right off the bat.
Into Sterrett. Now out to Smith. Scheider left side. Fires up. Long two is good. Scheider, the freshman, makes it 4-2 Explorers.
Well, you think that he's going to be a wild card here tonight, because if he can get going from the perimeter, it's going to open some things up, namely for Derek Sterrett on the inside, forces the defense to come out and play away from the basket, which is exactly what Brian Diskin wants for his crew, so he can get his inside game going.
Southwestern ball, they try to drive it in. Ricky Sosa and Noah Hunt, the two guards, number 4, number 5. Here's Sosa driving in. Glass, no, but he's fouled on his way to the basket. Some help defense there. I think Scheider had him initially, but Bryce Smith picking him up and helping with the D, and he'll get his first foul.
Well, I saw the Southwestern team up at the holiday tournament up in Carrollton. They were overwhelmed in that final championship game against the host Hawks. And this guy at the free throw line, Sosa, is a player they were missing. He was nursing a sore ankle. He makes things go for them. He really is good. He's quick. He's got that dribble penetration, good distribution of the basketball, and that's something that they were missing. He's the kind of guy that you really can't afford to have out of their lineup if they're going to have any kind of success.
In the air, and Sosa rattles them both in, 2 for 2, and he makes it a 4-4 game. He ties us up. Piasa Birds here at Marquette. We're tied 4-4. Here's Scheider. Inside Sterrett, fouled, and it's Strazar again, it looks like, and Sterrett missed the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, he's better off. He got the pass. Take that thing straight up immediately, and when he goes with the pump fake, yeah, he drew the foul, but that could have been a dangerous situation. If he goes straight up with it, he's got himself an easy layup.
In the air and good. Marquette with a couple of subs in, and they're still really playing 8 or 10 players every game. The rotation still going strong for Coach Brian Diskin, and right now that includes Tyler Moore in off the bench and Adam Woolner in off the bench. 2 for 2 for Sterrett, 6-4 Marquette. Scheider with a steal, and he'll lay it in. 8-4, Scheider with a bucket.
Well, they're both going a little full court press here, and that was a quick, easy 2 points after the turnover. Marquette doubles the lead up.
Marquette with a lead, and now Scheider with a steal down low as Southwestern tried to get it into the lane. Here's Sterrett. Turnaround, free throw line, no good. Rebound, Southwestern. Piasa Birds flying back the other way. 4:26 to go, first quarter. That rebound to Brett Guthrie. Now backdoor, the pass goes to Cole Hagan. Hagan in the game now. Now tipped away from Donnie Garrett. Garrett tried to get it to Hagan, but another steal, another turnover.
Boy, if that's a good pass there, it's an easy 2 for Hagan, but pass is just a little high. And 3 turnovers now for Southwestern.
4 minutes to go, first quarter. Southwestern back on defense. Here's Sterrett. Ball knocked away. Southwestern ball. Piasa Birds in the backcourt, and here they come. 2 of their starters did not start tonight, Cole Hagan and Ryan Gray, but they're about to come in. Hagan already did, and Gray is at the table, so he's about to come in too, and he's their leading scorer at 15 points per game, Gray. Inside, knocked away. Woolner with a good block there on Hagan. Here comes Ryan Gray, and also Keenan Eberlin for the Marquette Explorers as they continue the rotation. Eberlin in for Brimage.
There's something to that. I noticed that myself. No Gray and no Hagan in the starting lineup. I was wondering what was going on.
Little fadeaway there is good. The lefty Brett Guthrie with a fadeaway good. 8-6 now, Marquette.
Oh, that's a nice little shot. If he takes that straight up, it's going to be a contested shot. But that's one time where you want to see a kid falling away. It gives you a little bit better of an angle to shoot the basketball at it. And it was a nice little touch shot, and he gets it to go.
Scheider double team, gives it up to Woolner. Now to number 33. That's Tyler Moore. Backdoor cut. Sterrett too far under the basket. Now Woolner, baseline. Missed it too long. It goes so long that it goes to Tyler Moore on the weak side. Marquette ball. Air ball, but the Explorers keep it. 2:50 to go. Inside it goes. Sterrett, turnaround, no. Rebound, Southwestern as Cole Hagan rips it down. Now they give it to Ryan Gray. Gray on the left wing. Bounces it back out high. Goes to Donnie Garrett. Garrett to Hagan. He fires it up. No. Gray tipped the rebound, but it's Marquette ball. Here comes Scheider to Woolner. A kick out, and the 3 ball is good. It's a 3 on the left side for Tyler Moore.
That's a good play there. Nothing inside. They tried the dribble penetration. It wasn't there. You get an easy kick out and a wide open 3, and it goes down.
3 the other way. No good by Sosa. Now after the rebound, we have an official's timeout. Sterrett had his ankle brace and his shoe come untied there, and there's laces all over the place. And
those are some long laces, man.
On that ankle brace, it looks like, on his right ankle. Marquette with the ball, and they'll bring the subs in again. Dalton Halm into the game, and also Travis Helton back into the game. Brian Diskin keeping fresh players in, as sitting down is Scheider, Brimage, Woolner right now. Here come the Explorers, leading 11-6. Tyler Moore gives it up. Goes to Travis Helton. Now Moore again, driving in between a double team. No. Sterrett tipped it. No. Southwestern knocks it to midcourt. Marquette will run it down, and Dalton Halm will set it up to Tyler Moore. Inside Sterrett. He's being held on that entry pass. Tried to get it near the lane. Nice little dump there. And Eberlin to Sterrett. And we have a foul on Southwestern.
Garrett's going to get the foul. It's going to be his first.
11-6 Marquette. Left side, Tyler Moore on the inbounds. Marquette ball, Sterrett. Long 2, left side. No, back iron and missed it, and Marquette knocked it out. Southwestern ball. Piasa Birds up the floor, and on the floor, Brett Guthrie and Cole Hagan, Ryan Gray, Donnie Garrett, and the point guard, Ricky Sosa, who brings it up now. Sosa to Ryan Gray. Now Guthrie underneath to Hagan. Nobody home at all. Hagan with a bucket.
Well, that's a play. You can see Kurt Berger calling that out, going high-low, and wants the man from the high post cutting down on the far side, and it's exactly what they got. Somebody forgot to play defense there, and he had an easy bucket.
11-8. Marquette's lead now, and a turnover. Marquette with a travel. Southwestern ball, 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Here's Ryan Gray to Ricky Sosa. Sosa, left side to Gray. Marquette in a zone defense, this time down. To the baseline, inside Hagan, left it short. Sterrett was there and altered his shot.
Well, he went into a double team there. Really no place to shoot the ball. Better to kick that one back out.
Helton to Eberlin. Eberlin in trouble on the baseline. Stolen away by Garrett. Gives to Hagan. Piasa Birds back this way.
Probably going to go for the last shot here. We're down just under 30 seconds. 5th turnover for Marquette in this first quarter.
11-8 our score. Explorers have led throughout this first quarter. Here's Sosa with it. Now Garrett, way out high. Brett Guthrie holds the orange now, and he hands it to Ryan Gray. Takes a look at the clock. 9 seconds left. Gray inside. Glass, no good. All kinds of mess there in the lane, and Southwestern with a steal, but that's the end of the first quarter. And after one at Marquette, our score 11-8. Marquette 11-8 over Southwestern. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Stop hiding. Start smiling. Hi, I'm Dr. Anna Smith. My staff and I love to take great care of our patients. We constantly update our technology, which allows us to complete complex procedures quickly, saving you time and money. Our new LumaSmiles technology allows you to see your new smile without changing a thing.
Patient of the Month, Lewis Michael won a free lunch for all his co-workers.
Come see what your smile can be at Dentistry with TLC.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RiverBender.com.
Marquette High as the Explorers and the Piasa Birds are finished with 1 quarter here. Around the River Bend, big battle tonight here. Piasa Birds and Explorers. Roxana off tonight. Alton High off tonight. Wood River playing at Carlinville tonight in the SCC. CM with a home game against Breeze Mater Dei tonight. Southwestern ball down by 3 as we open the second quarter. Sosa with the basketball to Garrett. Garrett fires it to the high post. Now a 3 ball for Sosa. No good. Tipped out by Scheider of Marquette. Southwestern ball.
Neither team shooting it particularly well. Southwestern 3 of 10 in that first quarter. Marquette 4 of 11. The difference being the 1 3-pointer that they made, and that is the difference in the game.
Ryan Gray to the baseline, and the shot blocked. It's a jump ball called as the defender got all ball, and that was Travis Helton, and on the arrow, it's Marquette ball.
That's an easy call to make there, and really good defense. I guess Gray wasn't able to recognize it right away. Once he went up, I think he knew he was in no man's land, that was going to be a turnover on the jump possession.
7:15 to go, first half, and down to the baseline, Halm, back out to Scheider. Top of the key, Helton whips it to Halm, now back to Scheider. 7 minutes to go. Sterrett not in the game at the moment. Down low, it's Woolner and Brimage. So really you have 4 guards and then Adam Woolner basically for the Explorers here. Scheider threw it away. Sosa comes back the other way. Nice dump to Gray. Gray fouled by Helton on the arm, and he almost got the layup too, but he'll miss that. The foul again is on Travis Helton.
Well, they go to the line once again. Sosa was there. He was 2 for 2. Now Gray with 2 shots. He hasn't scored yet tonight. Chance to make this a 1-point game.
In the air and good. He makes it 11-9. Sterrett back in for Woolner. Also Hunt back in for Garrett. 1 sub for each team. Gray could make it a 1-point game. Free throw, good. 11-10 now. His first 2 points. Again, their leading scorer at 15 points per game. Marquette ball, Brimage to Dalton Halm. Halm bounces it back to Brimage. Gray tried to steal it away. Now Hunt does have it, and jump ball called. Possession arrow this time to the Piasa Birds. Turnover Marquette.
Oh, that's 8 of them already. They're not taking care of the basketball very well right now. We still have 6:27 to go in the half. Already 8 turnovers. Southwestern has 3 of them. They got a chance to take the lead now. I don't think they've led, have they?
I don't think so either. 6:20 to go, second quarter. We mentioned each team with almost identical records overall and in the conference. Each team also averages 2 players in double figures each. Gray misses a 3. He averages 15 a game. Guthrie at 10 points per game. For Marquette, it's 13.5 a game for Sterrett and 10.5 a game for Tyler Moore. They're 2 leading scorers. Now Gray with a foul, helping on defense there, helping with Sterrett, but he's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, he's coming on off that weak side defense. They're trying to get that lob pass down into Sterrett. Southwestern very aware of that, and you can see right away the weak side defense coming. That time he gets called for the foul.
5:55 to go, second quarter. Try to throw it into Sterrett, instead to Halm on the inbounds. Now Tyler Moore, number 33 with the basketball. Moore, 6-foot junior. And a timeout for Coach Brian Diskin. Looks like a 30-second timeout here. 5:44 to go, 11-10 our score. Still not much scoring here. We're in the second quarter in a 1-point game. And again, we'll have more Marquette basketball coming up on Friday night at First Place Wood River. Oilers and Explorers Friday night. Tomorrow, Illini basketball back on the air. Illinois at Penn State here on the Big Z, and that's a 5 o'clock pregame. 5:30 for the tip-off at Penn State tomorrow.
Illini hasn't had a lot of luck up in Happy Valley, have they?
No, they have not. And they've lost 3 in a row as it stands right now anyway. Michigan State, Purdue, and Northwestern all beating Illinois in the last week. 5:40 to go after the 32nd timeout. Ryan Diskin.
I don't imagine Bruce Weber's voice is too clear right now, usually in that nice hoarse tone of his after 3 straight losses.
Even yelling some more now. Moore triple teamed and knocked out of bounds by Southwestern. On the big block there, down low. On the right block, and now Marquette throws it in again. Here's the throw in to Moore. Right corner, good. Long 2 for number 33, Tyler Moore.
He's got 5 points now, both long-range shots. This one just inside the 3-point line. Kurt Berger not happy with somebody. He wanted somebody to step out on that wing, and they didn't do it. 3-point game once again.
Here's Gray knocking it off of Helton, and Southwestern will throw it back in. Gray out there with Sosa, Hagan, Guthrie, and Noah Hunt. Southwestern will throw it in right in front of the stage, right in front of us here. Inside double team, but Gray comes up with the loose ball. Gray off the glass. No, Scheider the other way.
They've had some opportunities in the paint. They're just leaving a lot of their shots short right now.
3-ball right side. Good. Dalton Holm wide open, and timeout. Piasa Birds now 16-10. Marquette, and now it's a 30-second timeout for Coach Berger and the Birds.
That was a 1-point game about a minute ago, and Marquette with 5 quick points here. Both long-range shots, knocking those down. They're 2 for 2 from 3-point range so far. So they're not taking very many of them, but they're making the most of them right now.
4:33 to go here in the second quarter. And 16-10 now our score. In favor of the home team, the Marquette Explorers. And Marquette and Southwestern both break the huddle here. A 30-second timeout for the Birds, who again lost at home to Marquette, 46-43 back on December 15th. Sterrett the game-winning 3 at 15 points in that game. Guthrie led the Birds with 13 points. They held Ryan Gray to 9 points in that game. Here's Gray again to the front of the rim. Drops it off to Hagan. Missed the shot. Rebound Moore. Marquette ball.
0 for 5 shooting the basketball this quarter for Southwestern so far, and they've missed some easy ones.
Sam Scheider, right wing. Explorers set it up. Dalton Holm to Scheider again. Sterrett on the high post. Tyler Moore down the baseline. Falling out of bounds. Missed the shot. We're going to have a foul over the back. Derek Sterrett charged with over the back there in front of the rim.
Actually, I thought that was a live ball for anybody. I don't know if necessarily went over somebody's back. That was probably more of a non-call than anything, but nevertheless, it's his first foul of the night, team third.
Well, I'm not sure the angle that official had, but from here it looked like it was a free ball. Anybody's rebound. High post, it's Garrett. Now to Sosa. Piasa Birds have the ball, down by 6. We're live at Marquette High in Alton, and here's Garrett with the ball to Ryan Gray. Gray to Hagan, right through his hands. Tyler Moore for the Explorers, all the way down, lays it in. 18-10 Marquette.
7-0 run now, and Marquette's got its biggest lead here. 3:25 to go in the half, and looking good right now.
Hagan inside, off the glass, and good. Strong move down the baseline.
Well, they got away from that, getting the ball inside. That's something that I feel like an area where they may be able to exploit. They don't necessarily have the height that Marquette has, but they do have some big bodies, some strong upper bodies. That's a spot where they can take advantage of. They just got to get the ball down there.
Tyler Moore for 3 again, and he's hit his average here in the first half with a 3-ball.
Well, he's feeling it right now, and he's 2 for 2 from 3-point range, and he's got 7 points in this quarter alone.
And 10 in the game. Here's Hagan again, all alone. He lays it in with the left hand.
Did a nice job of reversing hands there and going up with his left hand. He shoots that right hand to Derek Sterrett's going to swat that thing away. Went with the far hand and knocked in a nice shot, and it's a 7-point game again.
Left corner, shot missed by Scheider. Southwestern breaking out of there with it. 2-on-1. Left hand good for Guthrie. Guthrie running the break. 21-16 now.
Well, both teams starting to run the floor a little bit now. Scoring is starting to pick up. 2:12 to go in the half. Marquette up by 5.
Explorers with the ball. Dalton Halm to the top between the circles. Gives right side to Scheider. Back out to Halm. Now a travel on Travis Helton. Give him another turnover here.
Well, if there's an Achilles heel for them tonight so far, that's the area. It's the turnovers. That's number 9.
Chris Strazar in for the Piasa Birds. Marquette with 3 new players in there. Bryce Smith, Adam Woolner, and Keenan Eberlin. Halm stays on the floor, so does Scheider. Southwestern ball here with 1:47 remaining till halftime. Cole Hagan holds it high. Driving to the baseline, out to Ryan Gray, free throw line, off balance, missed it, rebound Strazar. It's blocked away by Woolner. May have got him on the arm, but
I think he did.
We're headed the other way. Here's Halm for 3, in and out, no good, and we have a foul on Marquette. Looks like Eberlin, a loose ball foul on the rebound.
Marquette gets away with one down here, and at the other end, I didn't think there was much there, so I don't know, I guess it all evens out, right?
It does, usually. 1:23 to go till halftime. Good sized crowd here tonight. Not making a whole lot of noise, though. There's a pick and roll. Gray to Strazar. Double dribble down on the block as he was double teamed.
Not much of a seam there, and it was a good job by Gray just to get that thing in there. I don't know how it found its way through, but Strazar couldn't hang on to it cleanly. Gets called for the double dribble with 1:12 to go.
Marquette with Helton back in the game. Gives to Scheider. Woolner at the high post. Looking. Scheider to Eberlin now. Back to Travis Helton, guarded by Ricky Sosa. Zone defense for Southwestern, but they're pressuring the ball everywhere. 50 seconds left. Bryce Smith missed the pass there, and then he comes back, and an undercut there. On Smith it looked like, but the foul's going to be on Gray instead, Ryan Gray.
That's his second foul, and they're going to have to get him out of the game.
Gray out, Noah Hunt comes in, and here comes Sterrett in for Woolner too. 46 seconds to go, second quarter. Explorers ball, they lead by 5. 44 seconds left as they throw it in. Scheider to the left corner, Bryce Smith back out to Tyler Moore, Eberlin to Scheider. Right corner, Scheider, 31 seconds down. Till halftime, Bryce Smith with it again. Top of the key, left side, Eberlin. Now Tyler Moore at the line, 3-point line. Almost took an extra step. Scheider in the right corner, bounces to Moore for 3. Good again for 33. Another tray.
You think he's feeling it tonight?
Hot. 5 seconds to go. Here's Hagan. He'll fire a 2, and it's good at the buzzer. Long 2 from the right wing for Cole Hagan. So at halftime, we're at 24-18 as the teams trade buckets there with under 10 seconds to go.
I don't think Hagan really realized how much time was left, and well, he got it off just in the nick of time, and the ball was still in the air when time expired, but he got it off in time and makes it a 6-point game at halftime.
Tyler Moore leading all scorers, though, with those 3 threes. He has 13 points. And at halftime here at Marquette, the Explorers lead it 24-18 over the Piasa Birds. It's a 6-point game. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. In just minutes, I can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance, today at 466-7062.
American American Family Insurance.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
And it's Hagan leading the way for the Birds, and it is Tyler Moore leading the way for Marquette.
How about Tyler Moore? I mean, he's 3 for 3 from three-point range. He's only missed one shot. He's 5 out of 6 on the night. He's having a heck of a half right now. I don't know if you can bottle that up and bring it back out with you for the second half. Probably the worst thing that happened for him was the halftime buzzer. Now you got to go in and sit down.
That's right.
When you're feeling it like that, you want to stay out there. You want to keep shooting the basketball. He's come up with some long-range shots, and Hagan kept the Birds in it there. I mean, he knocked down 3 out of their 4 field goals. Really, they didn't have much going, and then they get the ball into him, and he's the reason right now that they're within 6 points. He's got 8 of their 18 points.
24-18 our score. Not many free throws, not very many fouls. It's just been a quick first half, and we'll have to see again if that continues, and see if we continue to roll through the second half without much trouble. But again, Tyler Moore, 13 points, 3 threes. Otherwise, it's Scheider with 4 points. Dalton Holm has a 3-ball. Sterrett with just 2 free throws. And Bryce Smith with 2 points. So their leading scorer, Sterrett, 2 points on 2 free throws.
Well, they're not giving him many looks, and that's fine. If you've got a supporting cast that could knock some shots down, that's what you're going to have, because every time he touches the ball, he's got double and triple team, on occasion triple team, but double team almost automatic every time. Help side defense has always been there, and that's been a good thing for the Explorers right now, because you've got somebody else that's stepping up and knocking some shots down, and that's Drew Moore.
And on the other side, you look at the leading scorer for the Piasa Birds is Ryan Gray on the year, and he also has just 2 free throws here. So 2 points for each of the leading scorers in their free throws only. 2 for 2 for Gray coming off the bench tonight. Hagan also coming off the bench with 8 points. He leads the way. Guthrie has 4 points, and then 3 other players with 2 points each. And again, they have only 18 here at halftime. So we'll see about the second half. We'll take a break here at the half and be back with more from Marquette High in a moment. Explorers 24. Piasa Birds 18. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
Hi, George Weber. Here's 3 more great reasons to visit Weber Chevrolet this fall. Number 1, product. Chevrolet has the best lineup of vehicles in the market today. Cobalt, Malibu, Impala, Silverado, Traverse, Equinox. Reason number 2, the deals. Right now, we have extra incentives and aggressive pricing on all of our units, resulting in huge savings. Number 3, your trade-in. After Cash for Clunkers, we were forced to crush so many of our trades that our pre-owned inventory needs some help. Your used vehicle has never been worth more.
It is halftime. Welcome back to Marquette High School. The Explorers with a record of 10-12. Southwestern at 9-9. And here at halftime, the Piasa Birds back onto the floor now. They trail by 6 here on the road at Marquette. It's a 24-18 score here, as the Marquette Explorers have the lead. Now Marquette back onto the floor too. Again, they're being led by Tyler Moore. If it wasn't for Tyler Moore, they'd be in trouble right now. 13 of their 24 points, and it's 24-18 as Southwestern tries to get back in the game once we get back to action.
Well, if you look at it also, the Birds would be in trouble if they didn't have Hagan right now. I mean, 8 points doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's almost half of your 50% of your halftime point total, it makes a big difference. And right now, 2 players have, out of the 42 points that have been scored, half of them by 2 players here tonight. So right now, 1 player for each team kind of keeping things afloat for each individual team.
And they're not the leading scorers for each team either, so we'll see if that changes in the second half. If Gray and Sterrett can pick it up a little bit, but there's a lot of supporting cast for both teams, for the blue and for the green. So we'll see how it all goes in the second half. Again, these 2 teams trying to stay alive and really solidify second place. The winner of this game will be entrenched into second place. Right now, East Alton Wood River in first place at 6-3. Marquette 4-3. Then Southwestern at 3-3. Roxana hanging around at 4-4 in the conference.
Well, really, if you look at it, you're going to be tied for first place on the loss side, which is the all-important one. Always can make up the difference in wins if you go out and win the games that you have in hand. You want to stay afloat there on the loss side, and whoever wins this game, again, if Wood River wins tonight up in Carlinville, then at Carlinville, they win that game. Whoever wins this will stay in a tie for first in the loss side.
We'll see how that goes. Halftime here right now. We'll be back with the third quarter in just a moment. Marquette by 6 over Southwestern. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Your kids now have kids of their own. I'm State Farm Agent Tom Lane. With just a simple gift, your grandchildren may experience a lifetime of life insurance. Give me a call at 377-8912 in Bethalto to discuss the many options that are available to provide your grandchildren with a gift of life. For great products and service that are available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, call me, Tom Lane, at 377-8912.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Welcome back to Marquette High School in Alton. Louis Korak and Brent Berkland back with you. Sterrett starts with a 3-ball. He missed it. Long rebound. Southwestern had it for a moment. Brimage comes out of bounds. Back in bounds. And that's out of bounds at a turnover on Marquette. Southwestern ball.
Boy, that was awfully close over there. I didn't know. I thought Brimage was able to save it, but I guess not. And that's not, again, you don't want Sterrett shooting the ball out there. You want him posted up inside, and he wasn't.
Strazar missed the shot underneath. Marquette ball the other way. Each team has had a possession and still no scoring. As we're back to it here in the third quarter. Right side, Travis Helton. Now Brimage gives left side. Scheider to Sterrett. Sterrett dumps it to Moore. Reverse layup is good. Bryce Moore on the other side of the rim.
That was a tough shot there by Smith. Boy, you get that entry pass in. I didn't think he really had any kind of a lane to go to, but he was able to reverse feet. Now he's got 4 points in the game.
And the lead is 8, 26-18. Piasa Birds with it. Ryan Gray back out to Sosa. Gray to Sosa, now to Garrett. Back to Gray. Guarded by Brimage. Gives the ball off. Guthrie, little scoop shot, left it short. A lot of contact there, but no whistle. Here comes Scheider the other way. Scheider, left hand, good, as he might have taken an extra step, but he put it in.
It's the biggest lead of the night now. First double-digit lead of the game, and it belongs to Marquette.
Hi, George Weber. Here's 3 more great reasons to visit Weber Chevrolet this fall. Number 1, product. Chevrolet has the best lineup of vehicles in the market today. Cobalt, Malibu, Impala, Silverado, Traverse, Equinox. Reason number 2, the deals. Right now, we have extra incentives and aggressive pricing on all of our units, resulting in huge savings. Number 3, your trade-in. After Cash for Clunkers, we were forced to crush so many of our trades that our pre-owned inventory needs some help. Your used vehicle has never been worth more.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
28-18 our score. Timeout. Southwestern Piasa Birds calling a TO here with 6:30 to go, third quarter. So the first team with a little momentum out of halftime is Marquette.
Knocked down a couple of shots on 3 field goal attempts so far, and running the floor again. That transition off the defensive rebound's been pretty key for them so far. They've been able to get some baskets like that. That time it was Scheider finishing. He's got 6 points in the game now.
28-18. We thank you for listening in here on a Tuesday night around the River Bend and maybe beyond if you're on the internet or on the web with us. And RiverBender.com with us tonight too. Danny Gonzalez, and a big shout out to those in Morrow tonight. Maybe not the Matthews, he's probably not listening anymore, but all of the rest of you in Morrow.
He may be.
Good evening. Who knows? Here's Gray with a missed shot. Rebound. Guthrie turns around and he's fouled in the lane. Good offensive rebound there as that shot was way off the mark. And Marquette will pick up a foul down there at the other end. It's going to be Sterrett, looks like his second. Guthrie up and off the back iron, no good. Our first missed free throw of the game, I think.
That would be correct.
This one's good, though. It's 28-19. Marquette by 9 now. 28-19 ball game. Here come the Explorers and Scheider. Sam Scheider, open lane. Nobody picked him up. Missed the open layup, and it's tipped out. Still going to be Marquette ball. Southwestern hit it last, and now the Explorers going to throw it in. And Scheider, Sterrett, Helton, Smith, and Brimage in there for Coach Brian Diskin. Marquette trying to go 3-0 against the Birds this year. One of the wins in the tournament at Thanksgiving time, or just after Thanksgiving, in Lebanon. And then the other win was a conference win in Piasa in the middle of December. Here's Smith, and traveling called as he got caught under the basket again. He was going for that reverse layup again, but he walked.
Yeah, that time he was a little anxious on it and got caught for it. Almost got his man in the, did get his man in the air actually, but dragged that back pivot foot just a little bit, and that's a no-no.
Turnover, and Southwestern will make a change here. Cole Hagan comes in. So it's Guthrie, Hagan, Garrett, Gray, and Sosa. There's Garrett underneath, knocked away. Bryce Smith the other way for the Explorers, up by 9. Here's Brimage.
Only 6 turnovers for Southwestern, but just not shooting the basketball very well.
Sterrett underneath, knocked away as that one was blocked under the basket. Sosa the other way for the green and gold.
Well, he makes a power move to the basket, but didn't really take it at the rim with any authority.
Backdoor cut, alley-oop pass, and Gray threw it away. Too high for Guthrie.
Well, it was there, too. Just airmailed it.
And so, Bryce Smith comes out, and here's Tyler Moore back in. We'll see Tyler Moore with his 13 points coming in. Moore right wing to Travis Helton left wing. Now Derek Sterrett to Brimage. Helton now to Scheider. Back out to Brimage. Gets a pick from Sterrett. Bounces to Tyler Moore at the top of the key. 233s battling out there. Garrett for Southwestern. Tyler Moore for Marquette. Scheider inside. Good. Forced it up on the baseline, and it's good, and a timeout for Brian Diskin here. He wants a 30, maybe to set up the press, but now Marquette with a 30-19 lead.
But Scheider had no place to go with that basketball. I don't know how he got it up and in, but somehow he was able to get the shot up, and a little help from the rim was able to get it to drop, and now we have our biggest lead of the night at 11.
4:46 to go, third quarter, 32nd timeout here. So two teams will be right back at it in just a moment. Marquette with quarters of 11 and 13 in the first half. Southwestern with quarters of 8 and 10. And again, it was a 6-point game at halftime, but now it's up to an 11-point game.
6-1 start here for Marquette, and it's kind of opened things up.
They've almost doubled their lead now. It's an 11-point advantage. Guthrie tries to throw it in. Sterrett knocks it right back out. And now Garrett will be the trigger man. And he throws it in to Guthrie. Guthrie to Sosa. Sosa kicks it to Gray. Gray inside, blocked by Sterrett. Sterrett just waited for him to go up and tipped it out.
A little bit of size difference there, wouldn't you say?
I say so.
An inch or two.
Sterrett at
Or three.
6'4". Gray listed at 5'10". Baseline, good. Cole Hagan with a 2.
Keeps his hot hand right now, and he's got 10 points. 10 of Southwestern's 21.
4:25 to go. It's 30-21. Sterrett for 3. It's off the rim. Moore with a follow. Missed it, but fouled by Hagan right in front of the rim.
Well, just not a good job of rebounding there. That was too easy for Moore. Nobody there on the box out. Hagan's going to get called for the foul, his first.
4:19 to go with Tyler Moore at the free throw line. It's good. 31-21 on the free throw. 14 points and counting now for Tyler Moore. And this one rolls in good. Back to an 11-point lead. (32-21). Marquette in front. Southwestern ball. Halfway through the third quarter now. Sosa left side to Gray. Gray to the corner it goes, and Brett Guthrie driving in. Double teamed out to Gray for 3. It's good. Top of the key, Gray with a 3-ball.
Well, I think he just needed to hit a shot. He hadn't had a field goal through 2.5 quarters of this game, and probably getting a little frustrated, forcing up some shots. That time he had a good look and was able to knock it down.
Brimage from the corner, no. Moore with a follow and knocked away, blocked away, but also a foul. Somebody fouled Moore again. It's going to be 22 Hagan again.
Well, it's just another lack of a box out there, and Moore getting in on the offensive rebound, and he's going to get himself to the line again.
And still hitting free throws. It's good again.
And he's doing all this off the bench. Usually he does come off the bench.
33-24. He'll try to make it a 10-point game. It's good. 2 for 2 again for Moore. And he keeps looking for more and more. And now they throw it in. And it's knocked right back out by Travis Helton. Donnie Garrett will throw it in. Garrett for the Birds into Ricky Sosa. Backcourt, Sosa driving. Long pass to Brett Guthrie. Guthrie bounces to Gray. Inside, knocked away, but a foul. Brimage in the front, Sterrett in the back. We'll see who the foul is called on. It's Sterrett.
Second foul. Only the 5th foul of the game. Like you said, boy, there just haven't been many fouls in this game altogether. Sterrett picks up number 2.
3:26 to go. Free throw missed. And Sterrett's going to come out of the game. Gray is going to shoot another free throw. And 5 points for Gray. Halm in 2 for Brimage. It was Woolner in for Sterrett. It's good for Gray this time, 34-25. He made 1 free throw. Southwestern gets a hand on the long pass into the front court, but Marquette will set up the offense, leading by 9 again. 34-25. 25. All the way down, it's Moore again. Gray fouled him as he had to come over off of his man and help out, and he commits the foul.
Well, he's got 3 fouls now, so 3:11 to go. Decision for Kurt Berger here. Leave him in or put him on the bench.
I think down by 9, they have to leave him in as Tyler Moore finally missed a free throw and finally missed something. He's hit 2s and 3s and free throws. This one's good, though, and it's back to a 10-point game. 35-25 Marquette.
Got 18 points here tonight.
Now this quarter, it's all free throws for him. 5 out of 6. Left side, Guthrie, Southwestern ball. 2:57 to go, third quarter. Guthrie driving underneath the basket. Kicks it to Strazar. Bad pass behind the intended receiver. Here's Moore the other way. Up and in again for Tyler Moore.
He's picking up right where he left off, and 20 points, and we're not even done with this third quarter yet.
Up to a 12-point game now. Largest lead for Marquette, 37-25. And here's Sosa driving in. Finger roll. Nope. Off the rim. Strazar fouled Woolner after he got the rebound.
He has 3 fouls now, and quiet game here tonight for Sosa, too. He only has 2 points. No field goals.
Scheider out and Eberlin in for Marquette. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Dalton Halm to Travis Helton. High post, it goes to Woolner. Adam Woolner kicks it back out. Moore for 3. It's in and out. Tyler Moore missed it. Noah Hunt has it. He was bumped out of bounds, but they'll say it's out of bounds. Marquette ball.
4 turnovers this quarter for Southwestern after they only had 5 in the first half alone.
2:03 to go. They throw it to Tyler Moore. Moore to the top and Helton. Helton, right side, Dalton Halm has it now. Halm to the baseline, under the basket. Helton to Eberlin, to Moore. Moore at the top of the key. Here's Dalton Halm again. Marquette just throwing it around, up by 12 here. Late in the third quarter. Tyler Moore puts up a 2 over a double team, missed it. Eberlin with a rebound. He threw it out to midcourt. Saved by Halm to Moore, now to Helton.
Well, not only is Marquette winning the hustle battle, they're also winning the battle of the boards, and that's another offensive rebound.
1:20 to go in the third. Here's Eberlin. Out to Halm, left side, Tyler Moore. They've killed about a minute of the clock here. Here's Helton to the baseline. Shot missed. Rebound still loose. Eberlin saves it to Moore. Now to Halm. Halm jumps into the lane. Knocked away, but looks like Strazar may pick up another foul.
He's going to get number 4 here.
Garrett is at the table, probably coming in for him, but it's too late now, I guess. 4 fouls.
And 2 more free throws this quarter for Marquette.
Halm misses the first. He'll try again as Strazar out, Garrett in. Scheider coming in for Marquette too. And he'll come in for Tyler Moore. 59 seconds to go, third quarter. In the air, this one's good. Dalton Halm hits 1 out of 2. That bumps the lead to 13 now. 38-25. Southwestern ball. Gray to Garrett. Now to Noah Hunt. Hunt with the dribble. Back to Garrett. At the three-point line, it's Guthrie now in the right corner. Hunt now to Sosa. 33 seconds left. Gray driving. Scoop shot blocked away by Woolner, but a whistle and a foul. The block was good. They say they got him with the body, I guess.
I didn't see it, but again, as I've said over and over and over again, they don't care what you and I think.
There's 6 eyes out there. 3 officials out there.
And there's 6 eyes between us, right? Is that how that works?
Well, they've got glasses just like I do, so that should help them. Gray hits the free throw. Gray is now at 7 points. Make it 8 points. He hit them both.
Yeah, he had a quiet first half and 6 here in the third quarter, but still a ways to go here. Southwestern, when you're down by 11, you've only scored 27 points.
Holm breaks through, nobody there, and he lays it in. An easy 2 for Holm.
Too easy, way too easy.
Back to a 13-point game, 40-27. 7 seconds left, third quarter. Sosa rejected by Scheider. He still has time, throws it up again. It's good! A swish off balance by Ricky Sosa.
And that wasn't Sammy Sosa. Boy, that was a heck of a shot there. Wow. Well, you get the first one rejected. You're thinking, no way is he going to get another shot off here. And somehow, some way, he was able to get himself composed, knock the shot down. I don't know if you call that a momentum builder when you're still down by 10 points, but you've got to build somewhere because so far through 3 quarters, this Southwestern team's been offensively challenged here tonight.
Yeah, they only have 30 points thanks to that 3 at the buzzer, but they're only down by 10. Let's see if that changes things. For the fourth quarter, Marquette 40, Southwestern 30. Fourth quarter after this, you're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from Tony.
Yeah! Woo!
The Oilers center ice. 13 has it. Oh, a shot a little bit wide. Oilers keep it in the zone.
You've worked hard to get where you are, to achieve your goals. And that's why we'll work just as hard to help make sure all you've built has the right protection. As a local independent agent, we can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family, providing safe, sound, secure protection with Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
See Macias Insurance Agency on West Delmar Avenue in Godfrey.
Right back here at Marquette High, live coverage of Marquette and Southwestern. Fourth quarter now, and 10-point game. Southwestern with a 3 at the buzzer, and they start with the ball in the fourth and start with a bucket. Brett Guthrie with a turnaround good.
Boy, how quick is that? You knock the 3 down, you get the ball back. That was virtually a 5-point possession, and it makes it an 8-point game, and now you start to think a little bit.
Well, basketball's a game of runs, and on the run, it's Southwestern inside, and a foul called. Garrett going to the basket. Fouled by Scheider, it looks like. Nope. It'll be 33. Tyler Moore looks like with a foul.
First foul on him. They only got 3 team fouls in the second half.
Garrett puts it up and in, and the Birds getting closer. 40-33 now.
First point of the night.
It was 40-27. This is a quick 6-0 run. He missed the second free throw.
Yeah, they've missed some free throws here in the second half. So, but nonetheless, 7-point game. You're right. It is a 6-0 run right now.
And timeout Marquette as they were stuck near midcourt. Scheider had it out there. Sosa was guarding him. Now a timeout called with 7:17 to go. Marquette with a 7-point lead now. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at RiverBender.com.
Stop hiding. Start smiling. Hi, I'm Dr. Anna Smith. My staff and I love to take great care of our patients. We constantly update our technology, which allows us to complete complex procedures quickly, saving you time and money. Our new LumaSmiles technology allows you to see your new smile without changing a thing.
Patient of the Month, Lewis Michael won a free lunch for all his co-workers.
Come see what your smile can be at Dentistry with TLC.
Marquette's lead down to 7 now. It was 13, the lead a moment ago, the largest of the night, and all of a sudden, Piasa Birds get that 3 at the buzzer at the end of the third quarter, and now they're on a little run here. Not a big run, but a little run.
Well, again, when points have been tough to come by, that Sosa 3, you really seem to kind of light a little bit of a fire underneath them. You get that right at the end of the third quarter. Get yourself within 10. Now you've scored the first 3 in this fourth quarter. You come up with a defensive stand here and score. You never know.
Scheider off the glass. No. Rebound. Hagen. Southwestern ball. They have it again. Another possession for the green and gold. Here comes Sosa.
You get a 2 here or 3. You get a 3, you're down by 4. Suddenly you've got a lot to think about.
There's a steal by Bryce Smith. He's on the sideline. Out of bounds. They turn it over one way and then the other way.
Tough play there, boy. Not a whole lot of room over there, is there?
Walking a tightrope right in front of the scorer's table here at Marquette. 6:52 to go in the ball game.
That'd have been me. I probably would have knocked that scorer's table all the way onto the other side somewhere. Just not a lot of room there.
Down low it goes to Guthrie. Turnaround, glass, good over Sterrett for Guthrie.
Boy, that's a good power move there. And you're going one-on-one, and it was good defense. You just tip your cap to the shooter there for making a good move and a nice shot, and it's a 5-point game, and all of a sudden, it's an 8-0 run.
6:20 to go. Lots and lots of time. Scheider threw it away. Southwestern ball the other way. Here they come again.
Now you can really make things interesting here. You can make this a one-possession game.
Down to Hagen this time. Hagen drops it to Guthrie. Fouled by Sterrett. Foul by Sterrett with 6:03 to go.
Do you sit him down?
And at the line, it's Guthrie.
Good look there from Hagen. He saw that there was help side defense coming. The shot could get blocked, and he just dumps it off to his teammate.
And the Piasa Birds are on the move here. It was 40-27 late in the third quarter. And Scheider dropped down a bucket to make it a 13-point game, and both free throws go for Guthrie. Now it's a 10-0 run. 10 points in a row. 40-37 now. Anybody's ball game for sure now. Here's Holm with it. Gray reaches in. Sosa reaches in. Gray with a foul. His fourth.
Boy, you don't want to pick up your fourth foul in that situation there. Now what do you do? Well, we just got our answer.
5:47, and he will sit for a couple of minutes with 4 fouls.
I can't imagine he's going to sit too long.
Marquette to throw it in. Scheider looking for Sterrett. Double team, but he got it to him. Sterrett foul and one. It's going to count. Derek Sterrett through the middle of the lane. Finally got one to go.
First basket of the game with 5:44 to go. If you'd have told me that, I would have figured Marquette would be down by 20, 30 points in this game.
Sterrett free throw, good. 3-point play. And he's got 5 points.
Well, that's a big play there.
That stops a 10-0 run, that 3-point play. 6-point game. Left side, Hunt with it. Right side, Sosa now. 5:25 to go. Southwestern will now be patient on offense. Into Guthrie, reverse layup, good, and Guthrie taking the game over.
Eating up here at 8 points already in the fourth quarter. 13 in the game.
4-point game again. 43-39. It's a 12-3 advantage for Southwestern in the last couple of minutes. Here's Scheider. Left elbow extended, gives to Halm, now to Sterrett. He's going to drive on Guthrie. Got him in the air, and a foul is called. It sounded like all ball from here.
Well, 9 out of 10 times when you get two bodies going at you like that, you're going to get whistled for a foul. He went at it hard. Sterrett did. He had him isolated one-on-one. And there haven't been too many opportunities. Southwestern's kind of laid off of him here a little bit because he's had a quiet game. You don't want to take the foot off the pedal when you're guarding him because he can take over a game for this Marquette team. They'll rely on him, no doubt about it.
That foul was on Guthrie, I believe, his first of the game, and Sterrett hits them both. 45-39. Marquette's lead now back to 6. Led by 13 late in the third quarter. There's Guthrie, good, but there's a foul on the floor. The basket's not going to count.
Oh, that's a heck of a end-to-end run there. I thought they might give him the NBA continuation, but not the case. Called it on the floor.
So it remains a 6-point game, and they throw it into Hunt for 3. Off the rim, no good. Tyler Moore with the rebound.
Well, that would have been a big 3 there.
Moore has 20 points for Marquette. Here's Dalton Halm to Scheider. Scheider, turnaround, glass, no good. Sosa the other way. Piasa Birds ball.
A good look there.
Center circle, it is Sosa with the ball. Guarded by Scheider. Left side, Garrett. Looking to post up Strazar. Instead, high post Guthrie. Guthrie, one dribble, back to Garrett. Open, baseline, missed the shot, rebound. Sterrett out of there with it. Fouled by, looks like Guthrie again.
Well, that's been the big difference here for Southwestern tonight is they haven't had very many second and third opportunities. Crashing the offensive boards just hasn't been in it for them. That's been a big difference. Marquette, on the other hand, has been able to get second and third opportunities. Sterrett's going to go to the line now, and he will shoot 1-1.
Puts it up and in. He's made 4 free throws in a row, and he's 6 for 6 overall. Another 2 coming in the first quarter. 2 more here in the fourth quarter. It's 47-39.
7 points here for Sterrett in the fourth quarter. He's got 9 in the game.
He had 2 points coming into the fourth, just 2 free throws. Their leading scorer at 13.5 per game. Here's Strazar, baseline, air ball with 3:40 to go, Marquette ball. Explorers up by 8. Here they come. Did they weather the storm from the Piasa Birds? Travis Helton with it, guarded by Strazar. Now Sterrett, top of the key. Looking around for help and drops it to Moore. Foul, good, but that foul's on the floor. That bucket will not count.
Looks like Guthrie, and he is done.
It's going to be 25 Strazar, I think.
Or I'm sorry, Strazar, not Guthrie.
He's fouled out of the game.
Well, and Drew Moore going to go to the line, and it's going to be double bonus time. He hasn't scored yet here in this fourth quarter.
Scored in every other quarter, though, and now he's got one in the fourth. Free throw good. 21 points for Tyler Moore, and he makes it 48-39. Well, Southwestern got it down to a 3-point game, but now it's a 9-point game. Moore missed the second free throw.
Well, Tyler Moore has had the majority of the double teams here in this fourth quarter because he's had the hot hand.
And that leaves a little room for Sterrett, so now he's coming alive. Gray with a 3, missed it, rebound, out of bounds. Explorers ball, 2:57 to go.
And I apologize for Tyler Moore because I think I called him Drew earlier in the game.
Tyler Moore it is. You are correct. Dalton Halm inside, spin move, good. Spinning inside, Halm for 2.
Back to an 11-point game, and you're right. I think Marquette weathered the storm. Now they'll turn it over at the other end.
On the inline in a 50-39 game. Marquette ball up by 11. 2:35 to go as they bring it over the timeline. Dalton Halm to Sterrett.
You start fouling. If you do, win.
Scheider to Helton, now to Dalton Halm with it. Halm holds it between the circles, guarded by Gray. Now to Tyler Moore. Moore driving inside. Here he comes. Bumped. Missed the shot.
Contact there.
Missed the shot. Piasa Birds rip it out of there. Here's Ryan Gray the other way. Gray bounces to Garrett. Garrett will back it up. Now he drives inside. Knocked away from behind.
Good defense there.
Marquette ball.
Terrific defense there not to allow that fast break penetration.
1:50 to go in the game. 50-39 score. Now 1:40 to go as Dalton Halm brings it in. Now back out to Sterrett. Sterrett inside. Fouled by Guthrie as he got him in the air again.
Now he's starting to get involved. Those double teams aren't quite there anymore because they can't afford to go double. They have to go isolated man to man because they're trying to get the ball. And it's leaving him some free space now.
Up and in for Sterrett once again. Has not missed a free throw. Now he has.
You had to say something, didn't you?
But they get the rebound and they'll set it up again, up by a dozen.
Now you get to kill clock. And again, an offensive rebound has been a big difference in this game.
Knocked away by the Birds, and Ryan Gray tries to get it. Scheider has it, though. To Helton, back to Scheider, glass, and good. 53-39 Marquette.
Typically, you'd like to see your team just pull that basketball out, but when you got a break like that, nice little dump in, and there's Scheider again.
Scheider with a steal inside, took an extra step, no call there, but they'll call a foul on Garrett under the basket.
Thank you, referee. You're wearing one of the proper colors, I might add.
It was 2 feet in front of me. I could see that. Foul was on Garrett.
I'm impressed with the all-black shirt.
You like that?
You make my black look bad.
Scheider up and in, and 3 Explorers in double figures tonight.
So are they going to call us men in black up here? Or?
Sure. Here's Eberlin into the game. Also into the game. Number 54, Joe Hart, and Cecil Brimage in too.
And it's about that time where you start emptying out the benches.
Scheider up and good, 55-39. Boy, just a couple of minutes ago, a 3-point game.
A 3-point game, exactly.
Guthrie, free throw line, missed it with 50 seconds to go.
I think you can put this one in the books. That's tough. Trifecta against one team.
Marquette 5-3 in the conference. Second place in the SCC. 35 seconds to go in the game. Marquette will kill the rest of the clock, it looks like. Win it by 16 if this score holds. Here's Dalton Halm to Cecil Brimage. Brimage out high to Eberlin. 20 seconds left in the game. Marquette will be 11-12 overall. Here's Dalton Halm inside. Left hand, no. Guthrie the other way. Brimage goes for the steal. Garrett has it, though, and lays it in for our last points of the night. Garrett with a 2. 55-41, the final score. Marquette over Southwestern in boys basketball. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, Welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
So we'll retire to the mountains.
Oh, but I love the ocean.
There are places you want to get to in life, like retirement. And now your State Farm agent can help guide you with the free State Farm Insurance and Financial Review to prioritize your needs and help you plan a roadmap for your financial future.
Come on, nothing beats pine trees.
Except for palm trees.
Call and schedule yours today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Contact Tom Lane to lay out your roadmap to retirement today at 377-8912 across from Gino's 140 Club in Bethalto.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Dentistry with TLC. Stop hiding and start smiling. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, Cadillac, and GMC, serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Professional, independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alt Memorial Hospital, the best healthcare close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Weber Granite City Chevrolet, buy American.